Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is December 4th. On this day in 1880, 2 people were killed and 15 others were injured when an F3 tornado destroyed homes and barns in Diamond, Missouri and Lawrenceburg, Missouri. 1 person was killed in an F2 tornado that hit near Carthage, Missouri. On this day in 1925, a few strong tornadoes struck parts of Arkansas and Mississippi and Kentucky. The worst tornado killed 2 people and damaged 100 homes as it moved through the eastern parts of Yazoo City, Mississippi, which left more than 100 people homeless. Property damage totaled to nearly 500,000 1925 United States dollars, but close to a century later in 2024 United States dollars, over $9 million would be needed to equate to that. 2 other people were killed by an F3 tornado near Hardin, Kentucky. On this day in 1955, an F2 tornado hit near Brownsville, South Carolina around dusk. Although there were no injuries or fatalities, 2 homes were destroyed and several barns and sheds were severely damaged. Residents of the destroyed homes were at church when the tornado destroyed them. Most of the debris from the homes were scattered for around 2 miles, and the car was moved 50 yards. A newspaper article from the Florence Morning News on December 5, 1955, states that most of the damage was on the farm of Tom O'Neill, who had a total of 10 damaged buildings. On this day in 1956, there was an outbreak of 6 tornadoes, 2 F-Zeros in Kansas, and 4 F-2s in Missouri. The worst tornado was one of the F-2s in Missouri that passed 2 miles south of Centralia. There were no fatalities or injuries, but 3 barns were destroyed and at least 1 home lost its roof. 8 other homes were damaged. Newspapers reported that a family was trapped in a damaged home, but managed to get out without any injuries. On this day in 2002, the parts of North Carolina and Tennessee were impacted by an ice storm for a 2-day period that started on this day. The storm produced up to an inch of ice in central North Carolina. The storm caused 24 fatalities and knocked out electricity to as many as 1.8 million people. The power outages began on the 4th, and the power was not completely restored until the 14th. Raleigh, North Carolina received the most freezing rain from a single storm since 1948, while Bristol, Tennessee received its most ice it had seen in 28 years. The storm also produced heavy rain in both mountains and coastal plain of North Carolina. Much of the southern plains and the northeast received snow with this system. During the power outages, many residents used propane and kerosene power generators and heaters to stay warm, while some resorted to moving charcoal grills indoors to heat their households. The increased usage of these heating methods, particularly grills, led to a substantial number of cases of carbon monoxide poisoning. Varying reports suggest anywhere from 48 to 200 cases of poisoning. Hispanic residents were disproportionately affected by the impacts of the storm, sustaining 23% of total injuries and 65% of carbon monoxide poisonings during the storm period. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. And if you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel.